What up? What up? What's happening? Good people. Appreciate y'all dropping in this Saturday evening. We got KJ car reviews by KJ, man. Y'all need to definitely go check him out. I do have the link to his channel in the description. We're gonna chat it up tonight, man, because definitely got some good content over there. Plus, he got several different other rides. Plus, he's got good information on how YouTube works and some information on buying cars and stuff too. I thought I seen some things about that as far as which way to go on purchasing the cars and what's that stuff like that. What up, Mr. Hustle Hard? What's good? What's good? What's good? If y'all don't mind, hit the like, smash the like. Uh, but I'm not gonna keep him no longer. I'm gonna go ahead and bring him in. Boom. What's good?
Good, good.
Hey Jay, man, appreciate you taking the time out of your Saturday evening to hang out with us. Even though the sun is still shining over there in your neck of the woods, it is dark here.
I appreciate you having me on, man. Yeah, we got a little more daylight, couple of hours left.
Yeah, man, we just got a couple people in here. Appreciate that 12. Are you able to see the comments? Because if not, I will pull them up.
I got another phone up. I used StreamYard before, so I already know I can't see the comments while I'm on live. So I got two different screens up right now. So
Okay. Yes, sure. Yes, sir. We got Infamous, man. Infamous is out your way. I don't know what part, but he's out your way somewhere, man, for sure. Right. We got Black Rain in here.
That might be out there.
Brand Hustle Hard, of course, you and I. And 12, appreciate that. Thank you very much, 12. And happy belated birthday also. Go ahead and let the people know who Car Reviews by KJ is. I'm going to just say KJ, so you know what I mean, for short. So let them know who KJ is for sure.
So, Car Reviews by KJ, for short, I go by KJ. 28 years old. I'm in the Navy, so I was gone for a good year or so, but I'm back now. But I was dropping videos while I was out there. I'm married, got 2 dogs, 2 Rotties, if y'all into Rottweilers and stuff like that. So I got two babies downstairs. What I own 2016 Challenger Hellcat, 87 Fox body. I got an 86 Caprice. All of that out front in the yard right now. I started getting serious on the channel 2 years ago before I went on deployment. So I started at 100 some subs and I grew to where I'm at now since then. So I'm at 2,800 right now. And I'm not counting, but you got to count. So you got to keep up with your stuff.
It's hard not to count.
It's hard not to look at it. Every day you look at it like, man, okay, 10 more, okay, 1 more, okay, 2 more, But that's how it be. But yeah, that's pretty much me in a nutshell.
Yes, sir, man. And I definitely I'm trying to think. I know it was through New York, because he would shout you out a lot, but you was on the channel before you got deployed, I believe, and I think that's how. Yeah, definitely that, man. And I appreciate your service for sure, man. Because I know at times it makes it a little different for you, man. Appreciate that though. Really, 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 really do. And now what was your first car? We'll get into your first car, man.
First car. So, first running car. I've been there.
Yeah, I've been there.
It was sitting on the side of the house. It was like, hey, when you turn 16, this car gonna be yours. You know what I'm saying? So, my first actual car that was running was a 1986 Chevy Nova for $400. I didn't buy that. My grandpa bought me that. So I appreciate him I appreciate him for that, but that was my first car, 86 Chevy Nova. Look that up if y'all haven't seen it. It's not what you think. But my actual the car that they set aside for me I thought it was gonna be good. I was like, hey man, it's sitting over there, it's gonna be straight. I didn't know as a kid, like, you gotta start it up every now and then, the gas and stuff like that can go bad. Um, Spark plugs, wires, hoses, all that stuff go bad. I was like, oh, it's preserved. Ain't nobody driving it, it's over there in the yard, so it's gonna be good. But I had I had to get that one fixed once I stopped driving the Nova. I got that one fixed, put it in the shop, and started getting that worked on and everything. I was driving it in high school, so my first cars.
First cars. Black Rain, we want to know what you was doing with the old school. I guess he's talking about the Fox body. Unless you got an old school back here in the chat. Oh, he might be talking about the box Chevy.
He
He might
probably
be
talking about the
talking about
box
the
Chevy most
box.
likely,
Might be
cause I was
talking about
working
the
on that on Instagram today. Um, I what's good, Lefty? I see. I was dropping the tank in it. My fuel gauge don't work. I was telling Swaps earlier. Man, I'm scared to run out of gas, man. That's my biggest fear. And I love driving a car, but I can't drive it too far, So you got that odometer trick, like he was saying earlier. Like you reset the odometer when you fill it up, so that way you can see how far you didn't drove, so you won't run out of gas. But I was dropping the tank so I can tank the fuel in the unit. That's what I was doing earlier.
yeah, man.
It, it's
That's
it's
that's
it's work in
and
progress.
those little things, the little things sometimes. But I want to get to the box, but
Hmm.
I kind of want to talk about. I call him Kane. I know it ain't Kane, but I,
Yeah,
I call him Kane, man. From Menace to Society, the Fox Body Mustang. What up, Lefty? Black Rain, Infamous 12. Man, I want to get into him, man.
hmm
That's the 5.0.
yeah. 5.0 got a couple upgrades in it, nothing too crazy. The best thing about it though is the AC actually working there. When I got it, it didn't work, but I put everything together. I got the shop to put the compressor on for me, but I changed all the lines and all myself. But yeah, that's the best thing about it. The AC actually works, even though it's a convertible. That AC get colder than the Challenger, so I rock with that. But yeah, man, that's
There we go.
it's an '87. I so my first how I got in the cars really when I started modifying cars and stuff like that. It was with a Mustang. I started with a 2003 Mustang. It was a V6, but I was in college. I was driving it around. I thought it was. Couldn't tell me nothing about it. I'm burning rubber, got a little one wheel peel. When you ain't never had nothing that could do that, you think it's the best car in the world. So
Yes,
I
sir.
started with that, and then I knew I wanted another Mustang. My dream car is actually a 2003, 2004 Terminator. So that's really what I want. So I got that Fox body pretty much in place of that for the time being to drive around and stuff like that. But I haven't really did much to it other than like a lot of engine work. The guy I bought it from, he did a lot of like cosmetics and stuff like that. As you can see, it got the candy paint on it. It got the
Right.
interior done and stuff like that. So it's flawless as far as like interior and exterior. Couple scratches here and there, but that's gonna happen. So that's it. Drive good, man. It like turnkey. I know I ain't gonna have to worry about it messing up and nothing like that. I had a couple issues on the channel. I showed that, but
Yeah, man. I was getting ready to ask you
yeah,
about that. I said, hold up,
yeah,
man. I thought you might have had, something that stump
yeah,
you a little bit from a time or two, but that's cars, man. That kind of stuff
yeah.
happens from time to time, man.
Oh yeah,
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 that's for sure. But I think he's slick, man. I am. I'm a Fox Body fan when it comes to the Mustang.
hmm
That was supposed to be my first car, but in something, my mom was like, "This is going to be your car when you get old enough to drive." Well, it didn't make it. You know what I
You end up
mean?
selling that thing.
No, no, man. It started at a mind of its own, like Christine, man. It started
Word.
up and started running on its own and everything else, man. Wasn't nobody in the car.
Oh no, that car hunting. You gotta go.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So now as I get older, I have a feeling that with a wire, you
Hmm.
know, I'm thinking a wire that was to the starter relay,
Hmm.
uh, touched hot, car
Yeah,
started. That's what I'm thinking. I can't remember what year it is, but what year it was. It was a hatchback, maybe
hmm
'84, I think.
yeah.
But I was able to get one. I ended up getting a '93 Fox body,
Mhm.
running driving, and I swapped it over to an LS and drove it for a little while. Had some fun with it, and just had to find another home too.
It's 5 speed.
No, it was automatic. It was
It's
automatic. It
automatic.
was actually it was a 4-cylinder car, '93, the last year, of course, of
Yeah.
that body
Yeah.
style, '93
79, 90.
LS. It was a '93 LS, 4-cylinder,
Mhm.
and I liked it. You know, it wasn't a beauty queen by no means. Somebody put the ground effect kits all the way around, and I'm like, I pulled it all off. Just made
Yeah.
it just a regular little car there, but
Mhm.
by the time I got done with it, though, it was overpowering the whole chassis. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you'll warp that thing, man. Warp the whole.
Yeah, man. I, I put subframe connectors in it, uh, coilovers.
Mhm.
It was a whole bunch of things. Caster camber plates. It was fun. It was a
Yeah.
fun
Already
car
knowing
to
they light.
drive. Yeah, man. It's a drag racer platform perfect for
Hmm.
some. You know what I mean? Wheelbase is right. You know what I mean? So I enjoyed it, and then like I seen yours, I said, man, of course, take me back to watching Men's Society too. You
Yeah.
know,
So
double burger with
it came with
cheese.
$100 on it when I bought it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
I took them
double
off though.
burger with
If it was
cheese.
gold, I would have kept. But they had
I
some
feel you.
chromes on there. They had some chromes on there. If they was gold, I would have kept them things.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
And then what brought you to the over to the Dodge thing? I know it you in your channel, you say a whole lot there. If you don't, just elaborate a little bit on it to where you got now on the Dodge, because the Dodge platform right now for a YouTuber is off the charts.
Oh yeah, most definitely. So I got in the Dodge. I originally started looking for a GT 500. It kind of always started like I'm looking for a specific car, then I end up finding some. I got a lot of cars that I had that I didn't end up like looking for. Like I had a Trans Am and stuff like that. But I'll get to that later. I'll get to that later. But with the Dodge, I started looking for a GT 500. So GT 500, they are extremely pricey,
Yeah,
especially the newer ones. So anything like the newer body style, you're gonna be spending like 70, 80 grand, 90 grand sometimes just for a supercharged Mustang for the most part. So I was like, okay, maybe I should change it up. Let me see what's considered like what's almost equal to it, you know. So I was like, okay, Dodge got the Hellcat. And I was like, oh no, the Hellcat kind of expensive. Maybe let me look at the Scat Packs. So I started looking at the Scat Packs. I was like, okay, I can get a brand new 21. I mean, not 21, brand new 1920 because that's what I was looking for. I can get a 1920 Scat Pack, still got the warranty and everything on it. And I was like, man, all right. So I went to test drive a couple of them. I'm like, okay, they got a little speed. They decent. That's on the channel too. Looking for when I was looking for them and everything because I
right,
started
right,
with a
right.
Buick. Now from my Buick, I went to Dodge. But yeah. So I was looking for the Scat Packs, and I was like, nah, this is powerful, but it ain't enough. Like I can get a Hellcat, and it might not have a warranty, or the warranty might be about to end, but at least it'll have enough warranty that I can um I'll be good for at least about a year or so. So I was like, all right, let me look at the Hellcats. So I started in Arkansas when I was back home on leave. Started in Arkansas, looked at a couple Hellcats. They through the roof price wise and stuff like that. So I started with the Chargers, and then I moved over to the Challengers. I was like, let me look at the Challengers. So the Challengers cheaper than the Chargers, if y'all didn't know that. So I pretty much found the cheapest Challenger I could find. That one out there, and the reason I really got it too, because of the interior. Like I always seen it with black interior or red interior. I never seen it with Sapia. Sapia is peanut butter for those, because I learned that when I got it too. I ain't know it was what it was called. So it's called Sapia, but everybody called it peanut butter.
There it
But that's
is.
that's how I got into the Challenger side. Cost efficient, got a back seat that actually can be utilized, and they fast, man. So that's how
So,
I ended up on it.
see, y'all hear me talking about price range of cars and stuff like that. Because I know you talk about that stuff on your channel too, as far as buying a car, pricing a
Yeah,
car, looking at a
yeah.
car, and so there's some knowledge to be gained over there, over on KJ's, especially if you're looking into getting a car. I don't know if right now is a good time to do so, but you
I gotta
may
talk
be.
about later too about this these trade-in values.
Yeah, definitely trading values. Hey, Black Rain, is it Black Rain? No, Infamous. Yes, sir. He is in Cali.
Yeah, in San Diego. In San Diego.
He is
So
in
I don't know
Cali,
what
man.
part you in, Infamous. Let me know.
Yes, sir. And
Let me
then,
know.
you've done some modifications to it, to the Dodge. You
Mm-hmm.
did some music. I know just not too long ago you just put music in it. You
Yeah,
saying you wasn't wanting too much.
yeah,
You
yeah,
want to
yeah,
hear the engine too.
yeah, yeah. So I got I don't know if I can show a picture or something like that, but so I got two tens in the bag. The Challengers and Chargers, they're like up models, I guess. They come with Harman Kardon speakers. So I pretty much I took out the Harman Kardon speakers and I drill holes to put kickers in there. So pretty
Kickers.
much in the factory location it's kickers, but it got an amp on it now. So they hit a lot harder than the Harman Kardons. And I don't have a big box in the trunk, so it's not weighing me down. It's just probably an extra 10 pounds or something like that. Nothing too crazy because they shallow mount speakers. So
Right. Definitely.
other modifications, I haven't really done a lot to it. It's really not a lot to be done. And like I said, with that price, you know, it's a costly price when it comes to modifying them cars. I ain't gonna sit here and cat like everybody else, like, oh, I'm about to get this, and this. Man, I got enough projects, man. That thing is beautiful how it is. I got some upgraded tires. I did some exhaust work, and that thing is getting me where I need to go. So
Yeah, man. Yeah. Yes. 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 We got Cortez in here. What up,
good.
Cortez?
It's
Infamous says Victorville.
Victorville. I'm gonna have to look
I
that
re-
up. I ain't never heard of that.
Man, I remember hearing it. I remember hearing that in an E40 song.
What that part of Cali?
Victorville. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
It might
Yep.
be
Yep.
close then,
Yep.
so it
Yep.
might be close to LA, most likely.
I remember. Hearing it back in the E40 days. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In the click. E40. And I don't know. I don't know if you know about them or not, but yeah, man, he's a boss of
Mm-hmm.
E40 from out that way.
Oh, yeah, I know
Um. Yeah, man. The box Chevy,
Yeah.
man. Uh, 80 model. Did you
86.
plan on getting a car, or was it just something you was like, man, it's an opportunity for me to get one? Do I
Mm-hmm.
want one? It's do I really have to have it, or is it's one of these deals that I just can't pass up?
So it's another thing. I ended up looking for something else and I ended up with that. So I originally was looking for an El Camino. That's actually an El Camino right there. A
Okay.
little toy one, a little toy one. I started out looking for an El Camino. So I was looking for El Caminos. I found one that was already LS swap. It was how much was it? He wanted 8,800 for it. So I was gonna sell my Fox body and get the El Camino with the LS swap and everything in it. But I ended up getting extended on deployment, so I wasn't able to get in contact with that guy and do the little transaction I needed to do. So I was still looking for another old school when I got back. But I was looking for El Caminos. I was looking for Cutlass because, like I said, I had an '82 Cutlass. And that thing rides smooth, man. That one wheel turn with the one finger turn, I missed that. So I started looking for the El Caminos and the Cutlass. And then my boy was like, "Hey man, my boy got a box Chevy for sale. He out of state now. The car's still here in Cali." I was like, "All right, man. So like, where is it? You know what I'm saying? How much you want for it?" He was like, "Let me call him for you." So he was like, all right. I was like, all right, let me know, man. Let me know what he's saying. I ain't playing no games. Like, I'm ready to make a move if I need to, especially if he's talking about a good price. So
Right.
he hit the dude up. He was like, yeah, man, go take a look at it, bro. It's on base. I got the title and everything. So I went over there. I looked at the car. I got a little video of that. I went
Yes,
over there,
sir.
looked at
I
the
remember
car.
the video.
I'm like, okay, it's decent. Okay, pop the hood. Okay, got a little 350 in there. Okay. So yeah, then the dude was like, all right, man, we came to the little cost, era, I guess you want to call it, whatever you want to call it. He was like, yeah, man, so this how much I want. I was like, that's it? I was like, ah. And what's your account number? Go on, mail me the keys and the title. I'm gonna show me that you mailing the keys and the title, and I'm gonna transfer you the money. So we made that deal, and I knew the dude before he moved out of town. He was attached to my command, so I kind of knew him beforehand. So I think that's another reason why I got a good deal on the car. So shout out to him, Creative Junkie. That's his label too. He be selling clothes and stuff like that.
Man, I apologize. That's me. That's me over here, man. My
You good?
I'll be using my phone and it's acting up. I apologize for that. Yeah, man. Wow, shoot. What up, New York? What up, New York? What up? What up? What up? What is happening, New York? Yes, sir.
Salute,
Smash
New
the like
York.
button. Yeah, man. This conversation that we having, me and KJ, is because of New York. You know what I mean?
Shout out to
Running
New York,
into
man. He holding it
it's
down
a big
for
shout out to New York.
11 months straight, man. I appreciate that. Real talk. I'm still working like crazy, so I don't get to make it to every single podcast. That's why I was telling you. I was like, man, the weekend is legit the best time. I just had time to start working on the box. Like when I come home, man, me and the old lady we eat. Then I wait. I blink my eye. I'm back at work. I'm like, Lee, them long
Yeah,
days
man.
crazy.
Look at him. Because of little old me. Yeah, man. Your podcast, man, brought a lot of peoples together. What up, Mr. John?
New
What up,
York bringing a
Mr.
lot of
John?
people
Mr.
together, man.
John.
I've met a lot of people off New York's channel.
Yeah. So as far as the box goes, running, driving, good to go. Man, I feel like I got a little sneak peek because I was guessing, man. I was guessing and I guessed wrong. I was so upset. He gave me a little sneak peek and I'm like, man, G body.
Yeah.
He was like, I said, I was so mad at myself, man. When he said, nope. I said,
Hey man,
I would have never
I put
guessed
a
the
photo up in
box.
there.
First
Yeah.
thing I would have thought of was a G body because I thought I remember you saying something about some type of G body, as far as old schools that you would want. I would have never thought of Caprice or Impala at that thing.
Yeah, man. It was
Man.
unexpected, but it was a blessing though.
Yeah, look like you got a good one, man. Look like you got a good one. Body look like it's in good shape, man. Of course, any vehicle that sits for a little while, you got to put a little bit into it. But for the most part, like you got a good one, man. Definitely, and not only that, man, you can turn wrenches on it yourself. Mm-hmm. Not saying you can't do nothing like that to your newer stuff, man, but it's a lot easier to get to.
Oh yeah, most definitely. That's another coming from Mustangs and stuff like that. You can tune it yourself. I had an F-250 too. You can tune all that stuff. Like you just buy the SCT tuner, or you can buy the Diablo tuner or whatever. You just hook that thing straight up to OBD 2 port or whatever you want to call it. Go ahead and put in your little numbers. Put your tune on that thing, and you in the game. Like, but this one you got to send the computer off. Wait for them to send you another one. The car just sitting outside. I'm like, nah, I ain't trying to do all that. That's my daily driver.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So, and then, do you see very many old schools out that way?
You know what I mean? Well, Cali they got some cars now. I've been to a couple of shows. I put those on the channel too when I go to the shows and stuff like that. But I haven't seen that many box Chevys. Everybody got G bodies out here. Everybody got G bodies and like 6'4" Impalas and stuff like that. It's not a lot of Caprices and Impalas and stuff like that. Not that body style. So
gotcha.
Yeah,
cool.
Definitely.
That's cool. So something a little unique.
Oh yeah. Every time I stop at the gas station, dude, nice car, man. Nice car, man. Oh, appreciate it. So they be looking though. Say it again. You breaking up a little bit.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what's going on with it.
You got a call?
No, it's just my phone is
Try to go out and come back in.
oh.
Yeah, you froze. You on froze right now. Try to go out and come back in the stream. Oh, I'm in here. I'm in here by myself. What's good, y'all? You know. So I do got a little plans for the box Chevy. I don't plan on going super big wheels like a lot of people do. I see a lot of people putting 28s, 30s. Shout out to Ken 10. I know Swap's working on that thing. But I couldn't do the 30s and the 28s. That's a little too much too much modifications for me. So I'll probably go 4s or 6s if that, you know. So that's what I'm working on right now. Then I
Yeah,
also
bolt
got,
on and go.
say it again.
Said just bolt on and go.
Yeah, that's what the plan is. I'm trying to bolt up. Like I want it to be deep dish, of course. You know, I want some deep dish wheels that I can like just. I want it to be at full U turns and everything. I don't want no cut. I mean, hitting my frame while I'm trying to turn. I hit a bump or something like that. My wheel fall off. I can't. I can't do all that right now. I like the stock. I like the stock ride. I like how the rallies ride on there. The rallies ride pretty nice. They are staggered too though.
What it seems like I noticed though is seems like certain cars still gonna ride the rallies regardless. They have to be big, no matter what. I mean,
Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I don't know if it's me. I might need to go out too. I don't know if they can hear you like that, but it sounds like a fishbowl. Like it sounds like you're in a fishbowl or something like that. So it sounds like you're underwater. Let me see. Let me see how it sound on Yeah, man, I don't know. My man's having some technical difficulties. But we'll keep the party rolling though. But yeah, I see Lefty say 26s will look good. It would look good, Lefty, but like I don't know. I had to get some. I never had 26. The biggest wheels I had was 22s. I had 22s on my Buick. I had a Buick Regal GS supercharged one 2000 model. So them the biggest wheels I ever had. 22 by 9, I think it was. And there was actually some rear wheel drive tires on the front wheel drive car. So that that wasn't supposed to happen. But it rolled pretty good though. It was still able to pull them 22s with the supercharged V6 it had in it. But yeah, man, if I go 24s, it's gonna be staggered. It is gonna squat in the back. I have it squatting in the back for sure. Cause I like the way I like the squat. I don't like the super lifted up look or like the leaning look. So I have it squatting like it is right now. It's kind of squat. Plus the speakers I got in the trunk is a video coming on that too. I just added some speakers to the trunk, so I had some JL Audio 12s in there. Them already gone and sold, and we got some kickers now. So them things hidden. Got a couple of gorillas in the trunk. Got a couple of gorillas in the trunk. Black Rain say go 26s. Man, I might have to go. I ain't seen none on foes though. Y'all got to think though. YouTube, like the search term optimization. When I look for type in box Chevy on 24s, you're gonna see like one or two. If I can be one of three, you know, that'd be legit too. But 26s, if I got to do too much cutting and too much modifications, because I already changed the shocks and stuff like that on my car, so all I need is some coilovers in the back to keep it boosted up. But if I do go 26s, I don't know, man. Them Ruchis, them things up there in the price. Them 4Gs, they kind of up there. Some gonna have to go. Some gonna
Mm. Try again. And let me know what you can see on the other side there. I don't care.
We back in now. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with swaps. It's we have some technical difficulties. I don't know what kind of internet service he over there with. I think he's still on mute though. But he got me in here. He say, what Lefty say? Hit up Ken 10. I do plan on hitting up Ken 10, man. I need some parts, man. There's a lot of stuff I can't find. I didn't hop in the car.
Yeah,
There you
man, I
go.
had to change my location. Evidently,
You done?
you know what I'm saying? Everything was looking, didn't want to work inside the house, so definitely had to
I
change the
know.
location.
I'm already know.
Uh, I apologize for that. I had to back
You
out
good?
one more time and get this.
Oh yeah, you on mute now. How about to say, can you see the comments?
Bow. There we go. More like it.
Yeah, man.
More like it. More like it. More like it. Yeah, I had to change the location, man. Evidently, my service didn't want to work right in the house, so it just started
Good
yesterday. I
off.
don't know what's going on with it.
I told him I was
What
like, I don't
was
know what's
wrong
going
with
on with his Wi-Fi.
it? AT&T, man, they give me the runaround.
Man, you might have to switch to Cox or something like that.
Man,
You
I
gonna
don't
have to
know.
tell them they messing with your money, man.
Yeah, man, I try to make them very clear of that yesterday. But when when you're dealing with them, the problem don't exist. It goes
Mm-hmm.
away. That problem don't exist, man. But yeah, now as far
They
as
were saying
you
bills
was
I
talking
should go
about
ahead.
the box Chevy, man. What is your goal with the box Chevy, man? I know you say you're not gonna do the big wheel thing, but what is your goal? Just to keep it as a cruiser?
Well, I do want big wheels, but I will also always keep some stocks on hand. Because riding wheels is not. It's costly, man. You know what I'm saying? It can get up there, especially like you hit a pothole. It ain't that many. It's a lot of highways out here in Cali, so mostly you riding on the highway. So I feel more safer out here than I would down south. I don't know if I said where I'm from. I'm from Little Rock, Arkansas. If I didn't say that earlier, but riding back home. or riding like in Chicago. I heard they got some big potholes out there. I
Man,
be
it seems like every time I turn around, them guys has got bent rims, man.
Man, it's crazy. But yeah, I do plan on getting some rims though. That's why I was telling him I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna start. I might start with 24s, and then from fours I might go 6s, depending on how I see y'all out there with them 28s and 30s though. But I'll see how it worked, man. I told him my biggest set of wheels was 22s, and that was on my Buick that I had. I had some 22s in my Buick Regal, and those rolled pretty good. New York City is how everyone kids turned up. Nah, it's
You
all
turn
good.
it
New
like
York.
this and everything. Yeah, shoot. Hey, the service crashed. You ain't miss much there, man. Shoot. Hey, well, the 28s, that's on my brother's car. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's not me. That's not
yeah,
me, man. That's on my. I'm just trying to help out, put it together. But hey, they do look good. Don't get me wrong.
yeah,
I ain't never been on nothing bigger than a 26, so I couldn't tell you what it ride like.
yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah, that's
saying?
another thing. I don't want to take away from that Cadillac airbag type feel. I like that one
Yeah.
wheel hit the corner, one wheel. One finger. I like that. I ain't trying to be
Yes.
trying to have to wrestle that thing over there.
Do you got any more plans as far as the Mustang? Do anything with it? You gonna let it be and keep it as
If
the classic and ride out?
if I do end up keeping it, I'll probably most likely turbo it, and then I'll get I want to lower it, put some lowering springs, get it down at least about 1 inch, 1.5, because right now it's sitting up a little too high. Um, but yeah, that's really all it needs. And then I had some tens in there, so I had to give me some more speakers put back in there. But other than that, it's ready to go. Like I
Here we
said,
go.
turnkey, we in the game, highway ready
Here
and
we go.
everything.
So what turned you on to YouTube though? To say I'm gonna
YouTube.
start doing this.
hmm Um, just so originally I had dreads. I don't know if nobody knew that either. I had dreads before I joined the military. I started a dread channel, and then I got monetized back then. Back then it was easier to get monetized. You didn't need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. All you needed was like I had 800 subs and I had maybe 10,000 views or something like that. And they monetized me. I applied for the partner program, got approved, and then I started making money for like ads and stuff like that. So and then I also like I built a big community, not big community. I built a decent sized community like we have pretty much with a lot of people with dreads and stuff like that. And I started making videos on how to like line your hair up and stuff like that, similar to kind of how I'm doing now, kind of teaching but taking you along with. So what's good, Five? I see you. I see you in the game. But yeah, that's really what got me back on YouTube. Just missing the camaraderie from YouTube and like people like my family members didn't even reach out to me that much when I was on the boat. But I had people from YouTube like left and right. Hey man, what's going on? You good? You straight? How you been? You know, this what's going on. Like they shoot me messages, man. So it's like a family. That's what really kept me going, got me back on it.
Yeah, I seen the welcome home video, and that
Yeah,
was slick, and that was nice of for y'all, you and your wife
yeah.
to allow us to enjoy that moment with y'all, man. So big salute,
Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
big salute. 5 to 10, what's up? You ain't late. We had some glitches, and
Yeah, we had a little
you missed
technical difficulty.
those. Yeah,
About
you
5 minutes.
missed those. He let me know too. He quick to let me know. Oh, come on, man. Come on, what you got going on over there? He quick to let me know, man.
Oh yeah, you know.
now the now like when you was talking earlier about some YouTube, without going into a whole lot, I want people to be able to give them a little taste of what you offering over as far as information wise on the
Mhm.
YouTube part of things. You know what I mean?
So
To I mean, I guess to put your channel in a different place if y'all looking to do so, or
mhm,
to learn something.
yeah. So for me, like I didn't learn a lot of this stuff growing up. It took a lot of research to get to. this point, I guess I'm not big by any means. Don't get me wrong, but like I feel like I have something to offer right now, and it can help you grow. You can surpass me. It's gonna happen. It will happen. So for me, on my channel, pretty much it's car reviews by KJ. So it's always gonna be about something about cars, credit, uh, things of that nature, like how to obtain what you want to get. Like I don't mind going live. Like I used to go live a lot, but I haven't really had time since I got back. But I will get back on that. But yeah, so car tips. If you want to learn how to change your spark plugs, if you want to learn how to like quick tips on like that or how to get insurance, all those videos coming. I know it's a lot of people in the chat like how to get the cheapest gas, stuff like that. A lot of people they don't know that stuff. They don't even think to like look it up. So I do the background research and then I make a video on it.
Yeah, man.
That's pretty
Yes,
much
sir.
it.
Yes, sir. I know that like we were talking about like growing your channel, you know what I mean? You
Yeah.
got that going on too. So
Mm-hmm.
that's cool. That's very cool, man. Very cool. And then you say fixing your credit. And
Mm-hmm.
that's cool. You know what I mean? So a lot of us don't, we get a little older and then we realize, hey man. He
Yeah.
said with that, yeah. So we gotta fix that. We gotta fix
Most
it,
definitely.
Because when you're young, first thing they want to do is mail you a credit card sometimes.
Oh
Say,
yeah.
use it.
Yeah.
Use it.
Yeah, man. If you want to know about that utilization and like how to build your credit, like you can. A lot of people don't know that they can get on other people's credit as authorized users. They probably not gonna give you the card, like a card to actually use, but you can pretty much get that person's history. You know what I'm saying? So you can
Can
say if they
definitely
had that
help
car
you.
for 8 years. Yeah. If they had that car for 8 years, they make you an authorized user. You're gonna have that history that they had and they continue making those payments. That's how you build your credit up, especially if you're starting from zero. Well, you can't start from zero. But if you're starting from the bottom.
Right. See, there's a little gem there, a little piece of information
Mm-hmm.
that some of us may or may not have known.
Yeah.
So that means don't be going to go ask for nobody's credit card neither, just because they hooked you up like that. He said,
Yes.
"Nah, man, that ain't happening.
Yeah.
That ain't happening, man. That ain't happening." Cool. So the now as far as the weather out there in Cali, does it feel like
Mm-hmm.
hey, one of them day every day type of deal? You jump out and jump into something and just cruise and enjoy the weather. Because I was just talking about it to 5 to 10 actually about
Yeah.
weather, and he
Mm-hmm.
was saying Cali, man, Cali's where you need to be for the weather.
Most definitely. So I'm a little further out than San Diego. I mean San Diego is like 5-10 minutes from me, but I'm on the outskirts, kind of like the desert side. So where I'm at is actually pretty hot. But if I drive a few minutes down the road or whatever, hit the strip, hit the beach, it's gonna have that nice breeze, that nice breeze coming through from the water and stuff like that. So most definitely Cali, like you can't beat the weather. A lot of people come here for vacations and stuff like that. I feel like people go to LA to like vacation and stuff like that. But a lot of people don't know LA kind of low key. It's San Diego cleaner than LA. I'm gonna put it like that. But if you want to go for like partying and stuff like that, LA is where it's at. You can walk the strip. It's gonna be the Hollywood. You got the Hollywood strip with the stars and all that stuff. But San Diego is more. It's They got the shopping you want to do. They got the beaches. The beaches are nice. You know what I'm saying? The weather on point. The traffic not as bad as LA. So if you come down here, you spend Sunday there, you ain't gonna have to get traffic. All the people out there visiting and stuff like that. You can come here and do your thing. And the car scene nice too.
Yeah, man. I mean, I've never been out there.
Hmm.
It'd be nice to just get out there one day. I don't know what part, just to say I've been. I guess
And like I said, man, if you ever feel the need, just hit me up. We can make something work, man.
that'll work. That'll work. I appreciate that offer. I surely do. Everybody in the chat, man, I apologize for the mishaps. KJ, I apologize for the ups and
Oh
downs
no,
here. What's
no worries,
going
bro.
down? Lefty, what up? What up? What up? What up, man? This technology sometimes, man, it's a good thing, but then
Good, Lefty.
sometimes it just, yeah, it just makes you, it just makes it does its own thing, and you can't control it.
Yeah.
You know, definitely, because I'm sitting here watching it right now, and it's trying to do the same thing it was doing a second ago.
Man, they don't want to see you
Yeah,
win
man.
out here, man. They trying to hold you back.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But again, I appreciate you coming on here. Everybody in the chat, definitely go over. If y'all ain't checked Car Reviews by KJ, go check him out, man. Um, the
Appreciate it.
good, good content over there, man. Good content over there. I've been checking him out for a minute, of course, through the New York thing and
Mhm.
watching that. And then, like I said, Kane, the Mustang. So I
Yeah.
was like, oh man, I got to get over. I got to check him out, man. I got to check him out because you know, Ford gets a bad rep. So say if you're a Chevrolet guy, I guess.
Let me tell you about this, man. Ford, it's the people. It's the driver. It's not the car. These cars are made to last, man. You tearing them up. Say if you get a Crown Vic, right? Why you think the police got Crown Vics? Because them Crown Vics gonna outlast anything. So Ford ain't nothing wrong with Ford, man. And then the F-150 is the top selling truck in America. Why you think they still on the road? I had the
Yeah.
F-150, I had the F-250, I had the Mustang. I never had no issues with Ford, man. People be hating.
So the question is, well, I didn't even think that. You a Ford guy? Sound like
I'm
you
a
a Ford
Ford
guy.
guy. I'm a
Ain't no
Ford
wrong
guy.
with that, man. Ain't no
Yeah.
wrong with that. My first car, my very first car, Ford, was a Ford. And then my third car was a Ford. So
Yeah.
I've driven them. I've
Oh
driven
yeah.
them.
They ain't really appreciate that Black Rain. I ain't really
Definitely
had no
driven
issues,
them.
man. But I'm gonna
But
say
I'm
this though, I'm not loyal to no brand. I'm not loyal to no brand. As you see, I got all three. So, but I started with Ford, and I know Ford get a lot of hate. People now, I ain't gonna lie, there's some Mustang drivers out there that can't drive. They be tearing some stuff up. But I feel like Dodge becoming a new Ford though.
yeah, man. I watched the Copart videos.
Man, they been tearing some stuff up. I ain't gonna lie,
I,
man.
wa-
You got them 275s on the back or them 245s that come on them scat packs, you gonna tear something up. You hit that gas and you don't know how to handle it. You don't know how to drift or something. You gotta know how to handle the car. It's gonna get away from
Said don't talk about
you.
Crown Vic. That's all I
Hey,
see in Dallas,
that
man.
they on the road still.
Yeah.
They on the
Yeah,
road.
but they got a big following. They got a big following,
Mhm.
like the Box Chevy groups or Box Chevy guys has a
Oh man.
big following. Crown Vic's got a big following too, man.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember where it's a guy's channel that I watch, man, and that's Crown Vic's. A lot of Crown Vic's, man.
You talking about
On big. He from
you talking
down
about Big
south
Head?
too.
You
Yep.
talking about Big Head _4? Yeah, that's my boy. That's my boy. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
I've
got a
been
lot of
watching.
Vics over there.
Yeah, yeah. So
I
I
ain't even know
watch.
they were still doing that.
Well, I think I may not be the same. I know they down. He's down south, and they watch a lot of.
He in
I mean, they have
Columbus.
a lot of Crown Vics,
Hmm.
a lot of Crown Vics. I won't say that's who it is. I won't say that's
Yeah,
who it
he in,
was.
he in, he in Columbus. I'm pretty sure.
A lot of Crown Vics, man. But just like the Box Chevy following, and like you
Hmm.
said, man, it's just all in what you like for real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's all in what you like. I like all cars, man, but I'm
Hmm.
a bit I like GM and Chevrolet. But if
Yeah.
there's a Galaxy 500 sitting out there, guess what?
Yeah.
I want the Galaxy 500. I like
Yeah.
that Galaxy 500. I
Oh
do.
yeah. I already know.
I do. I do. So I'm not when it comes to the old schools. I'm big on. I look at the body lines.
Hmm.
I like the body lines on the old school cars, man. They,
Hmm. So let me ask you this. All right. Now this probably a loaded question. I already know what you're gonna take since you known for Well, I don't know. You put an LS in the Mustang. So if you could get a '66 Mustang or they hate on the Vicks in the chat. But if you can get a '66 Mustang, man, it's probably a all right '66 Mustang or a '64 Impala. No, 60. Let's say 62 because 642 too popular. 62 Impala. Which one would you rather have?
I'm gonna take. I want the Impala.
I see. I thought you would pick the Impala. I thought you would
Now,
pick the Impala.
granted, the Mustang is a more sought after car.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I like bigger cars. You know what I mean? I like bigger body
I pick.
cars. You know what I
I
mean?
pick.
If you just said the Galaxy versus the Mustang, I would have said the Galaxy. I like
Mm-hmm.
bigger cars.
I got you. I got you. So Galaxy
Yeah,
and
man.
Impala. You still taking Impala though?
Man, that's a hard. It shouldn't be that hard, man, because
Yeah.
they look the same per
They look
se.
similar. Yeah.
They look the same per se, but because the make, I don't know what the features would be on the insides of some of them, man. What the differences would be. But mm, mm, I probably have to go with the Apollo. But I still like that Galaxy though. I'm not gonna say I
Yeah.
don't. I
Yeah.
like them, man. A big car. I like the big body cars myself. But look, Black Rain over here, Impala. Mr.
Yeah.
Hustle Hard, Impala.
Mm-hmm.
Hustle Hard said, oh man, yeah, yeah. Hey, Crown Vicks. I don't know how many of y'all know this, but they
Mm-hmm.
have a place, man. I mean, these guys, I guess you call crash up derby guys, derby car guys. They want them. They buy them up.
Mm-hmm.
For the Lincolns, they buy them up because, like you said, because of how they last.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And
I
then
see.
you
I
take
mean, I know why they get a bad rap though, but they are dependable cars.
then you take that same car, that Crown Vic and
Mm-hmm.
that LTD or whatever it is. What up, Schaefer? Swap Nova, what's good? What's
Oh,
good?
what's
What's
good? What's
good?
good?
You take that same car, man, and you could take that front clip, the front carriage,
Mm-hmm.
and stick it underneath that F-150 you was talking about that
Mm-hmm.
possibly had drum brakes. Now you have power steering plus disc brakes,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a simple swap.
Mm-hmm.
So they've got people are using those parts all on older vehicles to make them, you know, to their advantages
Yeah. Yeah.
for
Yeah.
sure. For sure. And you take a vehicle that had drums and then you put brakes on it, and it's a
Mm-hmm.
classic. You got something.
Mm-hmm. I did ask somebody. I asked the dude that he do disc brake swaps pretty much, but he said he refused to touch uh box Chevys. He do them on G bodies and everything, but I guess it's something that's a little bit harder about doing it on the box Chevy that he refused to touch. Cause
Well,
I was trying to get a posi rear end and
yeah.
some disc brakes on the back. He was like, if you had a G body, I'd do it, but I ain't fooling with the box Chevys. I'm like, all right, man.
Well, I know that they make a kit. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, the kit. A lot of guys, what I see them using from the G body setup from a Blazer,
Mm-hmm.
and do a direct swap over. You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
as far as a reason not to put disc on the back of a box Chevy, I don't know, man. That would be a new one on me.
Yeah, I
I say
don't
a
know what.
box. To me, a box should be simple.
Yeah,
You know
I don't know.
what do you
So,
say? He takes the Marauder. That's a
hey,
slick
I
one
rock
too.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, man. They a lot of people sleep on them too.
Oh
You know
yeah,
what I
they sleep
mean?
on that Cobra mode in that thing.
Boxes should be easy. Yeah, Black Rain. That's what I'm thinking. A box should be
All
easy.
right, I'm gonna ask you this. So you got. I ain't gonna give you a Impala because I know you're gonna choose. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a bubble Caprice. Oh, it ain't no competition. Ain't no competition. Ain't no competition. I was gonna say a bubble Caprice or a Marauder, but they ain't even in the same class. It had to be the '96 Impala.
Man, okay, my question to you is,
Mm-hmm.
did the Marauder come out after the Impala?
Most definitely.
That's
It's
so why was
'03.
that? Right. Why was that?
I mean,
To
um,
me, to me, to keep some of my peoples over here is, because the Impala was at its time, you seen them everywhere.
oh yeah.
Everywhere. And a lot of them guys could have been Marauder owners instead of Impala owners if they would have
It's not that
dropped
many
that car.
Marauders though.
No, there's not. But if they would have dropped that car at the same time,
Mm-hmm.
I thought that would have been a good, competition wise, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But they were sticking to it's along the lines of still the comfort of. If you look at the Marauder, it's still the same along the body lines of a Lincoln. I'm not Lincoln or a Crown Vic,
Mm-hmm.
but with
Grand
more
Marquis.
power.
Yeah.
Grand Marquis, more power.
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but I would have thought that they would have dropped that right around the same time.
Yeah.
Right around the
I
same
mean, it's
time.
a pretty big gap though. Like, yeah, they should have
Right.
because the Vixen, the Marauder. I mean, the Vixen, the Grand Marquis were already out around
Mm-hmm.
that same time. So if they dropped
I
them, they
mean, if
dropped them Vix in '99. Well, no, they had '97 bubble Vix, so they could
I
have
had
came.
I had a '79
Mm-hmm.
two door.
Yeah,
It was a LTD, but it looked just
yeah,
like a
yeah.
square Crown Vic.
Mm-hmm.
1979. I sure did. 5.0 Mustang motor in it. That I know it was a 5.0 because I helped put it in.
Mm-hmm. I know that.
Nice little ride, man. Nice little ride. Look like a brick.
I'm like, yeah, straight box for real.
Look like a brick. It did. It did. It did. And I went from that to a box, actually. Yep. I went
From
from
that to a
that
box.
1979 to a 1984, 83 box Chevy.
You had the 305 in that thing.
You know it. You know it. Actually, it was the same color as yours.
Oh yeah.
My first one. My
What
first
color
one was that
was the?
same.
Was
The
it that
gold.
color with the uh? Did it have you had a bro?
No, it was a ball head, just a regular old, Caprice, I guess you call it.
Yeah,
Cloth interior,
yeah.
nothing fancy, crank windows.
Okay. All right.
Hey, it's in the description, Schaefer. The link is in the description. It is
Definitely.
in the description, man. Yeah, definitely, definitely. And then, I've had a couple other boxes since then,
Mm-hmm.
and if I knew what I know now, I would have kept one at least.
Yeah, yeah. They
You
hard
know what
to
I mean?
they're not hard to find, but you gonna pay that. You gonna pay that
You gonna
price.
pay.
Yeah.
Right. Right. I actually got rid of my last one for a bubble. And two different cars in my book, although they're the
I heard
same
you saying
platform.
that. I think I heard you saying that when you had Ken 10 on that you got the bubble for the box. I feel like at the time it probably made sense, but
Right.
knowing like you said, knowing what you know now, yeah. But like,
Yep.
cause you were thinking probably a newer car, it's gonna
Yep.
run better. You know what I'm saying? AC probably work.
I went from was it 83, 84
Mm-hmm.
to that. You know
Yeah,
what I
to
mean?
90. What you get it like a 94 box,
91,
94 bubble.
92, 91, 92. I think it was
Okay.
92.
It wasn't the
Yeah, man.
police version, was it?
It was a transport car. Yes,
Okay.
it was a transport police car.
Eh. Well,
So,
yeah.
but it was, I don't know. It's done and over with now. I kind of wish I'd have kept my box at the time.
Yeah, I'm already know.
I kind of wish I would have. But shoot,
Appreciate
man,
you.
yeah, man, I ain't gonna keep you much longer. Not only that, this thing's starting to act up again. I appreciate your time, appreciate your
Hey, no problem.
service,
Appreciate you having me on, man. Appreciate the
appreciate you
support.
hanging out with me. Uh, Definitely once I can just settle, I'll figure out what's up with my service. Maybe we can do this again. Man, I like to get a couple other guys, everybody on there. We chit
Mm-hmm.
chatted up about the car thing again. Plus, it's the good information that you could pass along to some of us that that's trying to grow these channels. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? That's trying to learn something about. Well, I got one more question. Do you
What's up?
suggest an individual to go rent a car before they decide on which, let's go rent that car for 3 or 4 days, and then ride it
I
and drive it before?
Yeah. So I think CarMax offers that though. I know
Okay,
CarMax offer that for sure. Like they'll let you do it for 24 hours. You can ride the car for 24 hours, and then if you like the car, then you can buy the car type thing. I'm pretty sure you have to put down like had to at least put like a credit card on file and your driver license and stuff like that, so they got your information. But I definitely recommend at least finding somebody with that same vehicle. Because I wish I would have rode a Challenger before I got my Challenger. Cause my Challenger ride like a wagon.
Oh,
So the Chargers ride better than the Challengers. But like I said, the Chargers are a little more expensive than the Challenger. So that's why I end up going with the Challenger because I don't have no kids. You know, it's just me and the old lady, so we can hop in that thing, ride out. But yeah, definitely
cool.
recommend trying to get it rented or find somebody that you know with that same car that you can test drive, ride around, something like that.
Okay.
Hellcat, a
Yeah, I
Hellcat
was.
though. You gonna want that no matter what.
You don't want that no matter what. Man, I've been in one. I've been in one, and then of course my uncle's got he's got a Challenger.
Mm-hmm.
But then uh, they cars. They're
Yeah,
cars. They are cars. It ain't a boat. I like
yeah,
boats.
yeah. Yeah.
But they for what they are though, for a 2-door car, they got good size on them.
Yeah. Oh
You know
yeah.
what I
Like
mean?
I did a road trip, 9-hour road trip. Somebody in the back seat. Well, I had two passengers. I beat a Corvette in a race on the way back too. But
Uh oh. Uh oh.
uh,
Uh oh.
but
It
yeah,
must have been the
best.
driver. Must have been the driver.
Nah, it was a C. It was a C7. He had a whole bunch of stickers on the side. Boiler exhaust. This performance. I'm like, man. He pulled up next to me. Pat, 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 pat. Come on, dog. I'm trying to. I don't got the AC on, man. I ain't trying to do all this right now. He wanted it. I guess he got it. That's really the only race I had other than the BMW. Because a lot of people they ride up next to me like, oh, all right, we got action. We got action. They ride up next to me. I'm like, okay, hit them gears real quick. But like by the time they up there, they're like, oh, never mind, never mind, never mind. But it ain't no fun, man. It ain't no fun, man. It ain't
Well,
no fun.
they definitely done some things with that car for sure, man. Because
Mm-hmm.
it seems like they make plenty of power straight out the
Oh yeah,
box.
most definitely. You got to upgrade the
Plenty of
tires though.
power.
Got to.
Plenty of power. And he got a video on that too. Y'all go
Mm-hmm.
check it out.
How
He
to
got
get
a
cheap
video
tires
on that.
too. Yeah, save on
Yeah,
them tires, man. Them
how to
tires not
save
cheap.
on them tires. Save on gas. So
Mm-hmm.
yes, sir. Grant 7. What's good, Grants? Man, appreciate you dropping in over here.
Seven
For
was good
sure,
with you.
man. Appreciate that, man. We was getting ready to get off. But I had one more question to ask him about, about test driving a car,
Mm-hmm.
rent a car, or whatever the case may be before you got that car. We had a little bit of technical difficulties. Y'all get a chance, like I said, that are coming in late. Definitely go over, check out car reviews by KJ because the channel is got good information, man. Good information.
Appreciate
Um, and and again, I'm gonna tell you again, thank you for your service. Man, I'm gonna sign off because, like I said, this thing is starting to do its thing again. I
it. All
don't know
right.
what's going on. I don't know,
And let me know,
man.
man.
It just
Appreciate the support, man. Thanks for having me on.
yes,
We had a good time, man. So I'm gonna take the old
yes,
lady out to
yes. And
eat right now.
okay. I'm trying to come back in another one of your lives, man. When you was doing the guess the cars, I like
Oh
that.
yeah, oh yeah. I'm gonna try to
Keep
do that
doing
tomorrow.
those.
Yeah, I'm gonna try
Keep
to do that
doing those,
tomorrow.
man. I like those.
Appreciate it.
I like
Appreciate it.
those. All right,
Appreciate it.
man. Be easy.
All right, man. Holla at y'all. Appreciate y'all for tuning in too. I'll holla at you, Swap.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right, good people. Y'all be safe out there. Have a good evening. Stay blessed. Thank y'all for hanging out with us through the technical difficulties. Smash the like, hit the subscribe if you hadn't. Go over and check out KJ and do the same thing for him. Y'all have a good evening.